get will be.
What are your expectations for yourself this year?
I have very high expectations for myself this year. Putting it all together, y'all gonna see it.
Did you expect to be on draft boards, first round pick status? Did you expect that going into this offseason? It seems like it's come true.
I'm not surprised about it. I just, I don't really think about stuff like that. I just do what I got to do. Honestly, I just play. I don't think about it too much.
Sevyn, how are you feeling now? You were out toward the end of spring ball, and how are you feeling now versus?
I'm good. Great.
You guys got some big corners, including yourself. Ryan Watts might be the tallest corner ever played. Do you guys talk much about that? About how you guys are pretty big for you? You guys would be big for an NFL corner unit. You guys ever talk about that?
We know we're long, fast. We recruit a lot of long, fast corners anyway. So we know that.
Sevyn, go ahead.
What's it like to finally have a full off season with Kerry?
It's great, honestly. It's a lot of teaching, a lot of time, to grasp a lot of things other than last year. So it's good to, put it all in one.
Is it nice to have another guy like Matt Barnes also there to kind of walk you through some stuff and get a second perspective, not just from Kerry?
Yeah, for sure. It's always good to have two heads in one. For sure.
Sevyn, last year there was a lot of focus on beating Clemson.
Yeah.
How much of the offseason did you guys spend time and attention on the Alabama game?
We put as much, attention to Bama as we did Clemson. And, everything, always going to work out all the time, But it's all right. We can get them back.
Sevyn, how have you seen the legend in the spring? So you were out, Campbell and Northside, a lot of you guys in the secondary, young guys in legend.
Yeah. Honestly, all the younger guys had to step up. They had to, make a name for themselves, here first until they get on the field, and that's what they doing. Yeah.
Have you seen that translate to being out here?
Yeah, in coverage, tackling, a lot of things. Yeah.
Sevyn, having gone through a season as the guy, one of the guys, and even as screwy as last season was, where do you see it paying benefits right now for you, having played regularly, if you follow my drift?
Yeah, you saying how has the benefits been?
Yeah. How's it
been playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I told him earlier. The more reps that I get, the more confident I become.
Yeah. And what does that make you as a player? Does it make you even more aggressive? Does it make explain what that brings out of you?
It makes things easier. It slows the game down. You anticipate things instead of guessing or doing certain things like that.
Yeah.
What you usually wouldn't do, but now now you faster to it.
Yeah. How close are you to 100% physically right now?
I'm good. I'm 100. Mm-hmm.
Do you like being a leader? Is that something you enjoy, taking some of the young guys aside, or do you kind of have to force yourself to do it?
Nah, I do love it. I'm not always, the vocal guy, the high rah-rah guy, but I try to, lead in what I do, and I try to just be, that visual leader, But I don't have a problem with, taking somebody aside and talking to them. Hey, you do this, do that. I don't have a problem with that, and I'm comfortable with that.
So, what have you seen from?
Yeah, exactly.
At the same time, are you kind of ready to step into that role?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. That's why you come to Ohio State. I sat behind Jeff, Damon Arnett, all these guys, and now it's my time. It's gonna be your time at some point, and now it's mine.
What did you learn from those two guys specifically, especially since they're in the first round?
Yeah. Jeff and Damon, they're two different types of corners, and aggressive and the feet work and just having knowledge and anticipating things. I got from both of us. Picks. That's what I do. Picks.
Does it look like, the defensive end,
consistency you guys have in this year? Is that going to really benefit your guys' abilities in the back seven and picking off the quarterback a few more times maybe you were last year?
For sure, the DNs like Tyreek and Zach and the newcomers and even Teron and everybody like that. Pressure. We don't have to cover as long, and we get the picks like I said. So it's a win-win.
Sevyn,
JK and Jordan are great. They flying around, hitting, tackling, covering. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be great.
Sevyn, can you tell? I mean, how curious were you to see JT Tuimoloau live and up close and personal on a football field? What sets him apart? Why did he have the big acclaim, et cetera, coming in here? What have you seen about him that's special?
I always heard the hype and the buzz about him, but I didn't see until he got here. He a big kid, athletic at that. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be a good asset to the team for sure.
Yeah. And when Zach Harrison's even talked about how much more aggressive he is now. Every play he's taking it to the hilt, et cetera, and stuff. Have you seen a difference in Zach the last several months?
Zach has just been, Zach. He has grown up. He's doing what he got to do to help the team as well. Everybody got their own, part that they need to do to help the team, and Zach gonna be a big contributor.
Sevyn, what have you seen from Cam Brown, and he's also fully back now?
Cam. Cam. Like a lot of people on the team, like they ask me like, what are them? They themselves. They gonna play. They gonna play hard. Do what they got to do.
With you guys kind of both being out in spring, were you able to kind of, when you guys are rehabbing together, like, are you able to kind of build like a chemistry or anything like that?
Oh, for sure. Even when you sit on the sideline just for a play or two, you gonna see some things that you don't see when you're on the field, and you gonna be able to take that into your play and do it when you get on the field.
So seems like last year you guys were missing something in the back end after you guys all broke forward. How confident are you that you guys and the safeties can work together than last year to kind of fix something?
Like I said, we got way more time now than last year to break things down and learn, and put things out there as a whole. And I feel very confident in our safeties, free safeties, and everybody that's behind me for sure.
Seems like Josh Proctor kind of changed this offseason and put himself in a little more identity. Do you see that from him? And how much better do you think you guys can be with a good coach?
The best thing for us and for Josh has what he's been doing is communicating. And that's the best thing about a defense. When you communicate and you call things out, you're gonna be a good defense.
So,
Was that missing last year? Last year was last year.
so I'm sorry if somebody asked you about this before when you came out, but is there a different pressure that comes when you're expected to be the next first-round pick? You're the top corner on this team. We know the tradition of that. I mean, when all that is out there, is that a different different pressure that you feel than other seasons in the past?
Maybe it's different pressure than when people talking about it, like that. But to me, I'm a play,
So I'm sure that there has to be times where you think about that, like upholding the tradition.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you manage that with doing what you're talking about, where just play, not think about all this?
About that type of stuff. Just making sure that I'm right. You feel me? Before I, try to help someone else out or anything like that. Make sure I'm right. Making sure I know what I'm doing. And then, like I said, when I do that, everybody can just run on. And that's the visual leader that I want to be.
Because I'm sure that, you've played with a lot of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they're texting you,
Yeah.
telling you that it's your time.
Mm-hmm.
What are those messages like? Because I think that would probably only add to it if Jeff Okuda's telling you that you got to go be a first-round pick this year.
Yeah, if they were to text me, I still keep in contact with, those guys. But, whatever, they can help me with it and I can ask them, you feel me? That's what I use to my repertoire.
Sevyn, I want to ask you about Court, because Coach Combs talked about Court. Yeah, Coach Combs talked about how, he's the first one in, the last one to leave. He's always in the weight room or the training room. When you look at him, his work ethic, his skill set, what about him do you look at and maybe want to incorporate into your game?
Yeah, Court definitely is the first one in, last one out. Even though Court hasn't been playing, you know, how like he hasn't been playing like how he like if he wasn't hurt he would be in. I think a lot of people grasp for that, you know, because he's, you know, that type of he don't really say as much, but when he does, people listen. You know, when he out there, people watch, and you know, to take from him, just try to get in there, be first one in, last one out as well. You know, just trying to be that type of dude.
I think a lot of people expect that young guys always learn from veterans on the team, but the learning can't stop even if you are one of the leaders of the group. What are you learning from the younger guys that are coming into this position group?
Yeah, I always learn. Like I said, when I'm not in or when I'm off just rep, like if one of the young guys do something good, I'm like, oh yeah, and then when we watch film, oh yeah, I'm gonna do what you did. You know, I'm gonna learn as well, just how you learned from me. So. Every play that I could have made, I'm gonna make it this year. You know, every play that I was that close, I'm gonna be that much closer. You know, just learning off your mistakes and learning off your past. You feel me? It's good.
What are the things you feel like you've done so that you will make that play that maybe you didn't?
Be in the film room more. You know, watch film just alone and not just like chilling or watching a movie. You know, chilling, watch film. You know, film. Honestly.
Looks like you've had quite a few NIL opportunities already. Just wondering what's that been like for you?
It's been a great opportunity for sure. You know, it's been a long time coming. I know a lot of people have been fighting for it. But now that we have it, just being smart with it. Every deal is not a good deal. You just gotta watch out for it. Mm-hmm.
How do you decide? What are kind of things maybe that you evaluate if you get approached with a deal to decide is this right for me?
I feel like everybody's different. I mean, if I like it and the things are right in the deal and in the contract or whatever, you go with it. Whatever gut feeling, whatever your heart, whatever your team, whatever you're doing, feels good about it. Yeah.
Is it surreal, name, image, and likeness? Is it exciting? How would you describe it as a player?
A blessing. Yeah. It is.
Sevyn, what have you seen from Cam? How much have you seen him get better, and how good is he looking?
I've seen Cam grow. I've seen Cam, put in extra work. I've seen Cam, do the extra that he probably wouldn't have did, like, 2 years ago when he first came in or whatever. Just seeing the extraness.
Did you see the injury last year change his mindset and make him more eager?
Yeah, like I said, when he was out, he was learning. He was still helping out, and he was still there. Still having to, being our leader, he was still there helping and not just, out somewhere else just because he's hurt. He was, contributing.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, folks. Hey, everybody, put your trash away, please.